Ironcaster, when we were doing Talk Hard, we were just amazed because we were really, I don't know if we talked about it ahead of time or we just learned more about it through the featurettes and some of our prep about digging the trench to make the earth effects and people being down there with these little puppeteering maneuvers and things like it was just, we take so much of this for granted because of CGI and stuff now and all this, we've gotten so far away from practical effects, but I don't expect you to have specifics, but ballpark, like how many people are we talking about here of doing this? This is crazy to think about it in hindsight. You're in the desert, they got trenches, and you both had to deal with like cold and hot. They got the weather and production got totally crazy on you. Speak a little bit about just the whole process of making that part work.
It was crazy, and I mean, we were trying to do things that physically are impossible, of course. 30-foot worm tunneling through the underground at high speed. That is just an impossibility. Going through dirt to break through the surface, it's an impossibility physically. And so how do you make it feel real? And so a lot of the success of the physical effects was just kind of bulldozed technology, creating these trenches where we would put boat buoys in the trench and attach it to a rope to a truck and just drive the truck and then put dirt mats over the trench so that the hump moved. And then when we wanted the creature to burst out of the ground, we would just dig a deep hole, basically build an elevator in the hole and stick the graboid head, the first 8 feet of the graboid, into the ground with one of the makeup effects creators, artists, Tom Woodruff, inside the thing. And he was inside the TREMORS head, underground in the elevator, and we put dirt over it. So he was stuck in this hole. I mean, it was just like, I wouldn't be able to handle that. Just, I'd go crazy under the ground like that. And then we would say action, and the elevator would sort of go. It was so sad. Oh my God. And so it was a struggle to get the physics to work even in controlled situations. It was nutty. And as you say, the weather was like wildly different from day to day. And I was worried in pre-production that the cast would have no energy with the heat of a desert shoot. We got out there the first day, it was snowing. We had to stop shooting for a bit while it was snowing. We didn't make our first day, which was not great for a first-time director, not making their first day with the snow and everything else. And then other days when everybody was up on their rooftops, and we had Charlotte Stewart and Ariana Richards on their roof, and winds of like 60 miles an hour. We had them roped down, tied down to the surface so they wouldn't blow away. It was like crazy time out there.
Wow.